Today we are going to see about NCERT 10th Standard Maths Exercise 4.3 9th problem. The question is, two water taps together can fill a tank in 9 3 by 8 hours. The tap of larger diameter takes 10 hours less than the smaller one to fill the tank separately. Find the time in which each tap can separately fill the tank. This is the question. So, assume this is the tank. So, the volume is length into breadth into height. So, assume all are 1 meter. In that case, it will be 1 meter cube. So, I am calling this as V. It can be anything. So, for example, I have taken 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter. So, V is equal to 1 meter. Okay, or generally you can call V. So you have two taps. Okay, so two taps are separated separately when it is operated. The big tap takes 10 hours less. See, time taken by small diameter tap to fill the volume, the entire volume. When this bigger tap is closed and the smaller one is open, it will take Y hours. Okay. Now this is closed and all the water is drained out. Now you are opening bigger tap. So this will take X hours to fill this volume. X hours. But they have given one condition, that is that larger diameter tap, that is this one, will take 10 hours less than the smaller one. That means if this takes Y hours, this will take 10 hours less. So Y means, if this takes Y hours means X will take Y minus 10 hours. Okay. That means X is equal to Y minus 10 hours. That's the meaning. Okay. So time taken by bigger diameter tap to fill the volume is X hours. But why I have written Y minus 10 hour? Because the big tap takes 10 hours less than the smaller tap. Time taken by smaller dia tap to fill the volume is Y hours. Therefore, X is equal to Y minus 10. The time taken by the bigger tap is Y minus 10 hours. So this part is clear. Now next is, so case 1, bigger tap, it takes X hours to fill the complete volume. So for 1 hour what will happen? So I am calculating for 1 hour. X hours, the complete volume is filled up. Okay. But for 1 hour, some volume is filled up. I don't know what's the volume. So I am finding out. So for 1 hour, what's the volume? So 1 by X into V. V by X is the volume filled up. Okay. For bigger tap. For smaller tap, it takes Y hours to fill the volume. The same volume, the smaller tap takes Y hours to fill the volume. For 1 hour, what will happen? 1 by Y into V, which is V by Y volume. So this much volume is filled up. Case 3, it is given that the volume of the tank, this is the volume of the tank V, to completely fill 9 3 by 8 hours. So if you convert 8 into 9, 72, 72 plus 3, 75 by 8 hours. That means two water taps together can fill a tank. So when both the water taps are operated together, it takes 9 3 by 8 hours. So equivalently, I can say the volume is filled up 9 3 by 8 hours when both the taps are open. Now, so for 1 hour, what will happen? 1 hour, what is the volume filled up when both the taps are open? So 1 divided by, instead of this I am using this one, 75 by 8 into V. That means 8V divided by 75. So this much volume is filled up for 1 hour. Okay. Right. Now next, both the taps are open. Then for 1 hour what will happen? we saw this fills up V by X volume, this fills up V by Y volume. So when both the taps are operational, the volume filled just now we have found out it is 8V by 75. So we can write it as, for one V by X by bigger tap, V by Y by the smaller tap, and both operated together, the volume filled is 8V by 75. Now we already know X is equal to Y minus 10 because this bigger tap will take 10 hours less. That's why X is equal to Y minus 10. So in the place of X, you can replace by Y minus 10. So Y is substituted. Now you take LCM, Y into Y minus 10. You cross multiply V into Y. All the V gets cancelled because V gets cancelled. So here you will have 1. So Y into 1 is Y. Y minus 10 into 1 is Y minus 10. You are taking LCM is equal to 8 by 75. Now this will become 2Y minus 10. Now you cross multiply. So when you cross multiply, this 75 will go here. Y into Y, 2Y minus 10 will be here. This term will go here. So 8Y into Y minus 10. That's what is written here. 2Y minus 10 into 75 is equal to 8Y into Y minus 10. Now if you multiply 75 into 2Y, 150Y, 750 is equal to 8Y square minus 80Y. Bring all the terms to the right hand side. So 8Y square minus 80Y. This 150Y, if it goes the other side, minus 150Y, therefore minus 230Y. Minus 750 when it goes to the other side, plus 750 equal to 0. Now divide throughout by 2. So this if you cancel, you will get 4. And this you will get 115. And this you will get 375. So 0 by 2 is 0. So 4y squared minus 115y plus 375 is equal to 0 is the required quadratic equation. So now you know the solution for this quadratic equation. Y is equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac whole thing divided by 2a. Here a is equal to 4, b is equal to minus 115 and c is equal to 375. Substitute these values in this equation. Okay. Now what you get is y is equal to 115 plus or minus root of 115 square minus 4 4s are 16 into 375 divided by 8. 115 plus or minus root of 7225 divided by 8. 115 plus or minus root of 7225 is 85 divided by 8. So now you will get two answers. Y is equal to 115 plus 85 by 8. So you will be getting 200 by 8, which is equal to 25 hours. You have another answer also. 115 minus 85 by 8, you will get 15 by 4 hours. You must ignore this value. I will tell you why. So we already have the relation x is equal to y minus 10. Now we got the value as 25 hours. So 25 minus 10 will give you 15 hours. Okay. That means what? The smaller dia pipe will take 25 hours and the bigger dia pipe will take only 15 hours. So now if you take the other value, that is if you take this value, what happens is, if you substitute in the place of x, x is equal to, if you substitute 15 by 4 minus 10. So what will happen? 15 minus 4 tens are 40 by 4. This will give you negative value. Okay. So we are not interested in negative value. That's why we are ignoring this value. Okay. So the correct answer is, the smaller dia pipe will take 25 hours and the larger dia pipe will take 15 hours. Hope you have understood this topic. Thanks for watching. Nandri.